Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, rose that grew from concrete. Yeah, you already know what it does. Check it out, cuz. Yeah. Back when I was little, I was a little man slanger. This song is a banger. Used to eat chicken noodle soup with a clothes hanger. Yeah, I used tool for multiple uses. I lost both of my toothes. Then my mom took them and sold them to the crackhead down the street when we was as youths. Then I grew up slanging bitches' moms. My one friend, I fucked his mom. She was like, let me suck it. Then I took out my dong. And I said, bitch, go long. Suck my fucking balls. You ain't shit. Stop fucking giving me calls unless you gonna buy my weed and suck these balls. I'm out in these streets, don't give a fuck. You know what it is. Hit me up when you see me. I'm rolling through in a Hummer truck, bitch. The streets is listening.
Yeah. Yo, two kids with two different girls. Shit got me in the world. I think it's twirl. I hit the block for the Lucy. Going looking for some Lucy. Pussy, girl named Goosey. What's the deal? She live on the second floor in the projects. I'm trying to get up in there and disrespect her midsection. I got a small erection, but I pointed in the right direction. Maybe get infections. I don't know. This shit is hard out here, cuz I'm on the 6 bus. That's what it was. I'm driving it to Getty Square to go and get my hair braided. Now I'm getting faded. I'm elated. I masturbated in the hallways, pulling out my balls all kind of ways. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm 43 and I live it up.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Why you telling lies, motherfuckers? Even if it's rainy outside, motherfuckers. I'm a fly, motherfucker. I'ma be thugging on the motherfucking block until I die, motherfuckers. Everybody knows in the streets we stuck up in the hood life. Real thugs doing real things. Getting real money, real rings. Shining. Bitches talk shit till the day's late. Rolex factory day. Looking fly, all shining. Shit stay rhyming. Busting your girlfriend's hymen. Bitch, you talking. Bitch, I'm sliding. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bucka. You already know.
Bucka, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah.
Streets is listening.
Stuck up in a hood life. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys, real quick, I got some tour dates coming up. September 21st, I'm in Long Island, New York. September 27th, I'm in New Brunswick, New Jersey. October 1st, Washington, D.C. October 10th, London, England. Then October 15th, I am in Belfast, Ireland. That's crazy. November 15th, I am at the Bria Improv in California. November 16th, I'm at the Oxnard Levity Live in California. And then November 19th, I am at the San Jose Improv. So come on out, get your tickets. There's a link below. And yeah, let's get into the show. Welcome back to the LoPriore podcast. I'm joined by my very hood brothers, Michael and Jared LoPriore. How you guys doing?
Gang.
Doing fucking amazing. We're ready to kill someone.
Damn, yeah, word, dude. Clothes hangers? I didn't know you ate ramen with clothes hangers.
That's actually a true story.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I was at our friend Red's house, and it was
Actually, a true story.
yeah, it was. Yeah,
Spitting that real shit.
we were in New Rochelle, I think. I don't know where he lived at the time, but he had cup of noodles, and he's like, "Yo, I don't have forks and shit." And I fucking took one of his clothes hangers and I snapped it over my legs.
Damn, that's fire.
And I took the hook and I just ate it with the hook. Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's hood as shit. Jared, how you been, brother?
Then we slapboxed after.
And then we said,
Yeah, Mike went through this phase where he had to slap box everybody.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
I remember that era.
he's like 52 and up.
I didn't have to. People just people wanted to fight, and I said, "Let's just slapbox instead." If you're down, they'd be like, "All right," and then I would beat their ass.
That's it.
Jared, you're fresh in from LA, bud.
I am. I don't know how fresh I am, but I'm fucking in from LA. That's for sure.
How long is that flight?
I'm so tough.
It's about 5 hours.
Why do I always think it's more than that? I always thought like LA was 7 hours.
Yeah, no, 5 hours each time I've gone.
All right.
5 hours.
Came back from there, did a party with the company out there.
Dodged a hurricane too.
Dodged the fucking hurricane and an earthquake.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
Yeah,
That's
they were-
crazy.
Dude, I almost missed my flight this morning. I was in my Uber, and we got about 3 minutes from the destination. I was just like, "My dude, where are you taking me right now?" And he was taking me to a petty cash. Damn. And but the route was on his phone. I was like, "That's not the fucking Uber I ordered."
That's very strange. Why
But I
would he do
confirmed
that?
my name when I got in, and I said JFK. No, and then after that, he was like, "Holy shit, come on, I'll take you over there." and he fucking was eating red lights and shit. This dude was the man.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm happy that you got here. I wonder if the Earth quakes.
I thought you said he was eating red rice.
Speaking of red rice, wait till you hear this fucking story. Anyway, I wonder if there's an earthquake, right, and you're in an airplane, do you feel it?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't see how you
Because
would. Unless
we're
it was caused by a storm or something, and then you're
Nah,
just
because
feeling
all the rumbling and vibration is happening between the clashing of
core
tectonic plates.
and, yeah.
Tectonic or is it tectonic?
No, tectonic plates.
Tectonic plates.
Yeah, might
So
seem solid.
So
on
that means like when tectonic plates smash each other,
Underneath
they become earthquakes.
the crust.
Underneath the crust, the Earth's
tectonic.
crust.
Yeah, underneath that earth crust.
Crust. Love crust.
Love crust.
Crust.
What's up with you? Where'd you get that bandera from, bro?
Oh, so I usually take zip cars here, which is like a car rental thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I have them in my building. So I go downstairs to get the car, and the car's not there. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? They were like, sorry, it's at a different location. It should be updated in the thing. I said, all right, so I need a car though. Like, where can I find one?
Where is it?
And it was like, oh, it's like on Montgomery Street in Jersey City. So I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. They made me fucking walk a mile. I had to walk a mile to get the car, bro. It's not like it was close.
God.
So I'm walking, and I completely forgot that in Jersey City today was the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I went yesterday. They had like a pre-parade.
Yeah.
So it was the most Puerto Rican shit ever. They had a boxing ring. Yeah, they had a boxing ring and like really horrible rides. I was like, I feel right at home. It's very Puerto Rican. Yeah. But today I was walking through and there were mad Puerto Ricans. It was mad loud. The stage was sponsored by Goya.
Yeah, it was.
Which was,
was it really?
Yeah,
Obviously.
it just said Goya in big ass letters.
That's so perfect.
So perfect. So I'm walking by and this dude's like, yo, papi, you want a flag, papi?
And you're like,
And
yep.
he just gives me this flag.
Oh, he just gave it.
Oh, he
to
gave
you?
it to you? You didn't even buy it?
No, he gave it to me and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, I'm Puerto Rican. I was just like hitting it like this.
You'd be like, thanks, man. Wepa.
So so I went to walk away. Wepa. I went to walk away, and he was like, "No, papi." And I was like, "Yo, what up?" Like I literally have it like this. I'm fucking walking through the parade like fucking Conor McGregor. I'm just like doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh, it's just fire, bro."
Yeah.
Like 100%'s playing and shit by like Big Pun, and I was like, "Yo, this is the best day ever." And I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah." And he's like, "Yo, papi." And I was like, "What's up, man?" And he's just like, "Nah, that's $10, papi."
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was like, "Ah, fuck, man."
You
He was like,
already
"Come
wore
on,
it.
man." So I gave him $10.
Bro, you're
and
going to sell your pride? That's whack.
no, but I got him. I said, "Listen, you kind of snuck me with this."
Yeah.
I said, "Give me one of those things at Domino's."
Yeah.
So I got a full sleeve of Puerto Rican Domino's.
Oh, no
Oh,
shit.
that's
Yeah,
sick.
with the Puerto Rican flag on
That's
it for
fire.
free. I was like,
Copy cool,
I'll give you $10.
Yeah, that
but
guy
he-
made you buy your pride.
Bro, he threw it on me. He was like, "Yeah, papi, yeah!" And I was just like, "Yeah!" I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
That'll be $10.
Yeah, and I literally went to walk away, and he like touched me like this, like mad soft. He was like, "Papi, no."
He's like, no, $10.
I was like, "Oh, you want it back?" He's like, "No, $10."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "All right, here's $10, but give me those fucking Dominoes, you sneaky little fucking bastard."
Imagine you found out he wasn't even Puerto Rican, he was just Mexican. So
Oh my god, that would
Also-
have been. Yeah, he probably
Also,
was.
the Puerto Rican flag is such a perfect representation of what's happened there for America, because it's like America being like, all right, you could have like 1 star
I think
Just one big one.
and a few stripes.
I think Cubans hate our flag.
Yeah, it's the
Why?
reverse
Why?
colors.
Oh,
It's
really?
literally the reverse, and Cuba was a thing first.
Well, yeah, Cuba's an older country.
Older country, so I think Cubans actually hate this flag. I have to ask my wife.
Jared, can you actually do us a favor? Can you just look up when the Puerto Rican flag was made or created? Like, I want to know if it... Because to me, I look at it, I'm like, it's almost like the American flag.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's a Commonwealth. So I look at it as like America was like, take a few
18,
stripes.
1892.
And then when was the Cuban flag made?
It was like just a few years before.
Oh yeah, so I think we really did
bagged it
swagger
right
jack
then
them.
and there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see where this is made. Oh, this was made in Brooklyn. This is made in America. Nice. It would have sucked to see China,
Yeah, it would be,
right? It's
yeah.
like at least it's Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of
Wait
cheaper,
a second.
like,
Wait a second.
Wait.
The flag was 1849. And what did I say the last one was?
1860 something.
1895. So it was about 50 years.
Damn. Dude.
No.
Wait. Yeah, it's like 50 years, bro. 9
It's
minus 4 is
46
5.
years. 46
Yeah,
years.
it's like, that's 50.
Yeah,
I'll give it
46
50.
years before.
here you go, made in China. Everything is.
Everything's
it's
made in
wild,
China.
Made in
bro.
China, yeah.
I mean, I know that
We have so much Chinese shit.
It's not that I'm surprised. What is this weed dish made from?
China for sure.
I don't know. There's
No, that
weed,
might be
there's
made in
weed in
America.
it though. Be careful.
Nope, made by Chinese weed heads. No, wait, no.
Wait, there's weed in it? Where?
Yeah.
there
When
you
you, if you open up the top,
It's a magnet. Be careful.
it's a magnet top.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool. I'm not even a smoker anymore. I know that's
Oh yeah,
cool.
that's hella weed in there.
That is.
And it says Captain Kush on the top.
Of course it is.
I wonder how many cease and desists get made with like fucking weed pun things.
Oh, like that
Captain Kush?
Yeah, Captain
Like, come
Kush.
on,
Captain Kush.
And he's fucking high as shit.
Yeah, and it's just
He's
yeah,
so
it's just
high.
a
Look how high
Dominican-
Captain
a
Kush is.
Dominican version of Captain Crunch.
So when you bought this, you bought it all encompassing? Like
So, yeah.
weed came in it?
No. Well, I mean, it was all happening once at the conversation. All the purchases happened at once. But I needed something, and he was like, "Dude, these things are airtight. You should try it." And it's a magnet top, and it's perfect. You can't smell it. Dude, put your nose to it and try to smell it. You can't smell it.
No, I can't.
Yeah, that shit is really, really like sealed.
No, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good, actually. It says, "Cushiotize me, Captain."
Why they
Cushiotize me.
why they darken the captain's skin? It's kinda-
Yeah, because they got it.
it's
Yeah,
kinda racist.
yeah,
Well,
they got it
he's
Dominican.
green.
No, he's not. He's like brown. And
His-
then
his knuckles-
outfit
Well,
is
he's supposed to
green.
look like a big weed nugget.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
is that what it
yeah.
is?
He looks like a
Big
piece
old
of purple
nugget bud.
haze.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Yo,
Yeah.
Poppy, I got dimes for 10.
Yo, Poppy, got me for 10 fucking US
Well,
dollars.
it's a nice
This guy.
flag, and I'm glad that you got to see some Puerto Ricans. You know,
Oh, I was super prideful. It was really nice. I actually, got to go to a Puerto Rican Day parade.
was it ratch as fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty ratch.
pretty
It was pretty ratch, but like
Used
the
to
food-
love going to the parade back in the day.
Yeah, I remember you went when like J-Lo was on a float and you like lost your mind.
Yeah, well, that's like when you couldn't really get
See
close
J-Lo.
enough to her.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
was
so
good.
you want to talk about some pride right now? You want to talk about your boy Kid Rock drinking fucking Bud Lights again?
Oh
yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, you did.
What a fucking bitch. Kid Rock's a lying piece of shit. Everyone should cancel him now then. Why is he drinking Bud Lights?
Well, he's definitely now he's going to be in trouble with all the people that he was trying to appeal to, because he was trying to get everybody like all fucking worked up that Bud Light was working with the trans community and people of representation of that, and then Bud Light being like, yeah, well, we want everyone to drink our shit. Of course they want to. They want money.
What if they
But
hired?
then he did that video where he was shooting all of the Bud Lights.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was like,
looking at
fuck Bud Light, man. And then they found him at a concert. He's having the time of his life just sucking on a Bud Light.
Yeah, enjoying it thoroughly.
I mean, the only reason I have a problem with it is probably just because it's Kid Rock. Kid Rock just bothers me at this point.
Well,
You know
no,
what I mean?
it's just funny because it's just he's acting like somebody that he's not. Clearly, he's gonna drink beer. And what is he gonna say? The only thing that they were serving was Bud Light. Where was it? You know what I mean?
Is that like a football game or some shit?
Yeah, but TMZ caught him, or a fan, whoever, a person just there.
I love that, dude. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe.
No one's safe.
If you have just the smallest lapse in judgment now, you are done.
Yep.
Done. But you know what? I will say, I feel like the younger generation is becoming more anti-cancel culture.
Like, what do you?
How young?
Like the 16 to 21 demographic is starting to be like anti-cancel culture a little bit. Like I think they're kind of being like, nah, we're gonna do like things we want to do.
Listen, you lose a lot of good content even in cancel culture. You know what I mean? Like even if it's bad stuff, but you also get rid of a lot of fucking bullshit too. But the whole fucking internet is bullshit. Everything I turn on is worse content than what it is that we put out.
Yeah, that
You
is
know what I mean?
true. That is
Way
true.
worse.
And we did get an episode pulled for I
We
don't know
did
why.
for whatever the fuck.
I really think it was because we were like talking about like aliens and shit. I don't know. I think the alien stuff, they were like, yo, you could say like pussy nugget and all that
Yeah.
shit, but when you start talking about aliens, we're gonna cancel
Right,
you.
you can say all types of hateful shit. Just don't talk about that.
Yeah. Speaking of like shit that can get you canceled, by the way, so there was this new Jared Fogle thing that came out.
Okay.
It was like a big documentary. It was
Yes.
like it's called like Making a Monster. Mm-hmm. So on Discovery Channel, it was like a 3-part series, right? And I watched it. And
Subway guy, right?
yeah, the Subway guy that was doing like horrible things to kids.
Not fun for me, as you can imagine.
Yeah, no, fuck, yeah, you guys, it's spelled the same way too.
They're like Jared, like the Subway guy, and I was like, nah, like the jeweler, bro.
Can you look up how many years he got in jail while I tell his story?
15 years
15 years.
and 8 months in federal prison.
Jesus.
And he just looks like a fucking toucher.
Yeah, dude. So if you guys don't know who Jared Fogle was, he was like 470 pounds, and then he like lost half his body weight like just eating Subway sandwiches.
Yeah, and became like the spokesperson for that company.
He became the spokesperson, right? So he would go around the schools and talk at schools. So I was talking to my wife today. Jared Fogle went to my wife's school and spoke at her elementary school
No shit.
in Florida.
What?
Yeah, and you know how he had those big ass pants?
Yeah.
She tried on his pants.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, so he was like, "These used to be my pants."
That's
so
a weird thing to do, going around making kids wear your old pants that you don't fit in anymore.
Yeah,
Early 90s.
she said everybody got online, and every one of the kids took turns being in Jared's pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
Now he now just thinking about it, that guy probably went home and sniffed all those.
I was just
pants.
going to say, he probably went home and just went,
He was just trying to,
Yeah.
just trying to get in their pants. That's what he was trying to do.
But the craziest thing is that my wife has
That's so-
been inside of Jared Fogle's pants.
Gross.
so weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's very strange. It blew my mind. She was like, "Oh, Jared Fogle, I've been in his pants."
Yeah, I
It's-
love
it's-
how
there's
she
a-
waited till you got married to tell you that story.
Yeah. I
Couldn't
was
tell
like,
her
"What
before.
the fuck?"
There's a lot of weird things that go with that, though. The fact that he still just carried those things everywhere is gross. Washing them or not, it's disgusting. Like, he sat, and also, I mean, let's be honest, it was during his probably not his happiest times in his life, so he was probably like depressed and farting in those pants. And just,
Oh,
like, fucking
yeah.
just fucking just chicken nugget farts and all sorts of stuff, and staying at home. And then they were probably dirty then, and then those pants became like his flag.
No,
Iconic, right?
Jizz stained up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
like his symbol.
synonymous. That was synonymous with him. They'd be like, "Yo, Jared, where are your pants?" He'd be like, "My name is Jared." You know, remember those fucking
Yeah,
commercials?
the weird, yeah.
And he'd be walking down the streets like, "My name is Jared." You know, going.
But
inside.
what was so? Was he? I want to know his history. Was he sending letters or something to Subway, being like, "Thank you, your guys' hoagies or wedges or wherever he's from, whatever he calls them"?
No. So
Was
what
he, like-
happened? What happened with that was
Like, how did he become their mascot?
he just kept going to Subway, and they just noticed that he was just getting less and less fat.
Yeah, he was in a newspaper. Someone posted a picture of him saying, like, "Hey, how did you lose all that weight?" And he was like, "Honestly, all I do is eat Subway sandwiches." And
Yeah,
I think
and they capitalized on it.
Did he ever say which one he was eating though?
No, but his thing is that he was eating a Subway sandwich, but he was just in an extreme caloric deficit because he used to drink like 10 sodas a day. He used to eat 10,000 calories a day and play video games. That's
No,
what
he
it said
was
in the documentary. He was just a fat gamer that drank 10 sodas a day.
Interesting.
And ate crazy food, 10,000 calories a day. So he was like gaining a pound almost like every day and a half.
Oh man, yeah. Because I was Joe Rogan or someone asked Post Malone recently how he thinks he lost the weight that he lost.
Yeah.
I think it was 60 something pounds or 50 or whatever, 50 or something. And he said because he stopped drinking soda. I know soda is terrible for you, but soda can really make you gain. Is it just all the sugar in it?
It's sugar and it's empty calories.
So soda can really make you fucking just gain
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
can lose 40 pounds
Bro,
without drinking it.
yeah, so all right, so carbohydrates are sugar. They break down as
Yeah.
sugar into your bloodstream.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like your body doesn't know
Yeah.
like what the
How to
difference
do it,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's what gives me energy to get throughout the day. Hence why a lot of high intensity athletes, they have higher carb intake but they burn it off, right?
Yeah.
Like Michael Phelps.
Oh, it was like 12,000 calories a day or something.
But he like burned like 8,000 calories a day. Like he burned some crazy amount of calories every day.
I mean, it's a fucking otter.
Yeah, he's definitely an otter. Yeah, the goat. He is the goat. Wait, what the fuck was I saying?
talking about carbs and how soda gets you fat.
Right. So,
Boom, go.
So imagine a soda that has 50 grams of carbs in it already, just carbs.
Yeah, Shaq soda. It had 75.
Right. So it had 75 grams of carbs,
Yeah.
and then now imagine you're taking in 60 grams of sugar on top of that.
Yeah.
So that's 135 grams of sugar basically you're having.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This country is just.
Soda's fucking terrible.
Whenever I go to my friends and I ask them if they're in other countries, you know, like if they're in London, Australia, if they're in like wherever the fuck they're from, and they'll always be like, yeah, what's up with like American food and drinks and everything's just like fructose and sugar and all that
Yeah.
shit. It's why we're one of the most
I would think we're probably one of the most unhealthy countries, right? Or probably
Yeah,
the,
for sure.
the
Per
top.
capita, yeah, we might be the. Can you look up what's the fattest country in the world? And
Not,
it's
not
probably
even
us.
fat. It's just unhealthy. Like everything. Like I want to know. Like is it like heart stuff? Everything from soda drinking, from fucking
I would say diabetes.
diabetes.
Shout out Beats. Diabetes, heart disease, probably stemming from dietary and drinking and shit like that. Yeah. Fucking banging heaters. We bang heaters.
There's fructose syrup and everything.
And then high fructose corn syrup. Dude, when I was in Italy, I drank like 10 Coca-Colas.
Yeah.
Because they were so much better than American Coca-Cola. It was outrageous. Bro, McDonald's in France
Was really good.
is fucking fire. It's
sucked-
10 times
it sucked
better.
in Canada.
Yeah, it's 10 times better in France than it is in America.
Yeah.
Just the stuff they use is different. They use different ingredients.
Yeah, the fucking meat in when we went to Canada, it was fucking weird. It was weird, man. It tasted like some other animal. I don't know.
I had poutine there.
It's like baby meat or something.
Yeah, I had poutine there, and it was like the fattest meal I've ever had in my life.
Poutine's good. Poutine,
Yeah, it's
did
amazing.
you like it?
Yeah, but it was the fattest fucking meal I've ever had in my life. I literally felt my heart stopping while I was eating it. It took like 6 months off my life.
Damn. was it really that thick when you
Yeah,
were just
dude.
taking-
Like, imagine someone hands you a fucking thing of just slop,
Yeah.
and it weighs 6 pounds.
Yeah, upstate New York, they have the garbage plates. You know what that is?
Garbage plates. Yeah, I know those.
Yeah, Nick Tahoe's. Shout out to Nick Tahoe's.
Shout out Nick.
It's just hot dog meat and fucking a whole bunch of slop.
The U.S.
Corn.
is number 12 on the list
Oh.
of obesity levels.
Okay, all right.
right.
Who the
Yeah,
rest
we're
of these
fa-
fat
we're-
fucks?
we're
Read those
falling-
up.
I mean,
falling
you're not
off.
going to be surprised. Hold on, my internet's acting a little wild, but most of it looks like
Go,
Samoan.
go,
Samoan,
go 12.
Samoan
Go 12 to
Islands.
1.
12 to 1. All right. Let's
So
see
America's 12.
let me see if it.
Damn, dude, I thought we were fatter than that. Let's clap it up for our fucking fat
Okay,
asses.
I think it's.
Yeah, who are these fat sluts?
All right, so you want me to go backwards?
Yeah, 12 to 1. Who's
So
11?
this list has the U.S. at 14.
All right, whatever.
And,
14.
right
work it up.
underneath that is I'm gonna butcher some of the names of these countries. Samoa's 13. 12 is Tokelau.
Okay.
11
Taco
is
Bell?
Taco Bell. 11 is States of Micronesia.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Federated
Micro,
States.
isn't that small?
All right.
There's-
Tonga, Kiribati, Niue, Tuvalu, French Polynesia, Marshall Islands, Palau, Cook Islands, American Samoa, and Nauru.
Yeah, these all
Yeah,
sound
these
like
are
Hawaiian.
Yeah, these are all fucking
These
huge
are all
Samoan
just like
people.
where it's like culturally you have to be big in order to
Damn,
have, like,
dude. Yo, Samoans?
Micronesians are of that of like that's I learned this the other day. Fuck, I think that's Hawaiian. That's near Hawaii.
What's
Yeah, it's
what's
Pacific.
what's American Samoan? Is that like Hawaii?
Probably.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Hawaiians are dummy thick like that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, shout out Hawaii. I'm living in the wrong country, dude.
Dude,
I
you
gotta
ever
go
see-
live with
you
these
ever
fucking
see-
Polynesians.
yo, you ever see a group of Samoans? They're never little.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
They're
human
all
beings.
just huge warrior-looking motherfuckers.
And they're all super nice, but if you cross them, they'll rip
they
your
will
fucking nose off.
do one of those fucking pride dances and kill you,
I want a Polynesian friend so bad.
dude. You've never even met two Polynesians at once.
Yeah, I
They're
don't
like
think so.
They're like Native American.
T-Pain's
Are you still allowed to say Native American?
T's like security guard was Polynesian. He was cool as shit.
Yeah, no, he was cool as hell. That's how I learned it because he was schooling T-Pain on the stream. So Micronesia includes small islands located north of Melanesia. Polynesia includes island groups from the Hawaiian Islands to the Pitcairn Island. What are these fucking islands?
So the only people fatter than us are Polynesians, pretty much.
Which is all American.
Which is
I
all
mean,
American.
Well, that's
influence.
not true. That's all. Yeah, those are all like it's all. Yeah, like those are. What's the term? Sovereign.
Sovereign areas, yeah, because I guess they're sovereign islands. I guess.
Yeah, and some of them probably aren't. But yeah, I mean that's like either. But is that American influence, like this
yeah,
side of the world, just shoving food out to Hawaii like
could
that?
be.
Or
Vietnam is the skinniest country.
population.
I don't know what it is. Like, I just feel like Asian countries, for some reason, they either eat cleaner or like they just walk more. I don't know. Like, they're so skinny.
Yeah,
They all bang heaters. Maybe that's part of it too.
yeah.
Like
where you
cigarettes curb your appetite.
Yeah, when I'm not smoking cigarettes, I eat like crazy.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Maybe it's that too. Maybe it's that. What's the life expectancy of people in Vietnam? Can you look that up? Ours is 78.
Is
for men.
Is it?
Yeah, in America.
That's the average. That's the average.
Yeah, so when Grandpa died, he was 77, I think. I thought he was like young when he died.
75 in Vietnam.
We live longer than the Vietnamese,
By 3 years.
and they're skinnier than us.
we got
Wait
better-
a minute.
We got better medical.
Yeah, we probably do have better medical. I would say.
Well, more people out here
Yeah.
have coverage.
I would say. Yeah. No, because, but you know what? They beat us, and now we're beating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're beating them to the death line.
Yeah.
So
We're not
because
as- we're
78
not
years old, 78 years old seems young to me. Is that crazy?
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of is.
No,
Grandpa was
no,
sa-
I think it just means you want to live longer. That's what that probably
Yep.
means. Deep
That
down,
was
you,
deep.
you just want to live. Yeah, you just want to live. I think you probably enjoy life, maybe.
And
I
you're
guess,
probably
but, yo,
closer
that's-
to that age.
You know how many
now,
people
right?
be like,
You're
I just want
obviously-
to die at 78. I want to be here before 80. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Well, Dad,
I
what-
used to be like that. Now I just want to live as long as possible.
Yeah.
I don't want to die yet.
No, fuck no. I don't want to either. Please, God.
I don't want to die yet. But if you
Give me a
really
chan-
think
give me a
about it,
chance, please.
no, because how old's Dad?
70. He
Oh my God.
was born 53.
53.
And Uncle Frank was like 64 when he died.
Yeah. Something like that.
But you want to know what it is? They're all bigger dudes though, like
Yeah.
taller. Like their
Yeah.
hearts are bigger.
Yeah, maybe. And they didn't eat terribly, but they ate a lot of like.
But they eat like butter and shit. They love
Salt
butter,
and salt and a sauce.
a salt and a sauce.
So much salt and a sauce and a
Soprasada,
pasta.
bruschetta. Yeah, so I think
you
78.
gotta put salt in boiling water for pasta just to make it a certain way, but really it's just more fucking salt.
Yeah, but it tastes better.
It does taste way better. Grandma was
Yeah,
92.
but you're dying and you're an idiot.
Grandma was 92 when she died. So she lived a long
Was she
time.
92?
Yeah, she was 92.
She was born 1918.
Yeah.
So that's my question. Do you want to eat really tasty and die soon, or do you want to eventually eat a little bit less? I mean, you could still eat really good and
That's a great question.
eat healthy.
I mean, I'm the fattest one here, so I feel like I could answer
Yeah, knock that
question.
out. Knock that out of the park.
It's so weird because I like to exercise, but I also like food. So that's like the really hard thing that I'm dealing with is that exercising, like I'll go lift weights, I'll go work out, but it's like, dude, like every once in a while, I just want to eat a fucking cheeseburger. Like I don't want to like keep a cheeseburger from fucking going inside me.
So good. I know it's so hard to just say no to it. One of the worst feelings till this day will be like driving by McDonald's and those fumes are so strong, those fry fumes.
I'll be honest with you. When I left the podcast last week, I went to the drive-thru and it's closed.
Yeah, they close at like 1 here.
Yeah, it
too.
sucks. So I was like, you know what? This is a sign
McDonald's?
from God that I
Yeah,
shouldn't
they
eat
closed.
McDonald's.
Yeah, they closed. The drive-thru is not as open. Wasn't it open 24
What's
hours?
your go to drive-thru order?
Just number 2A. That's it.
Oh, you just go double cheeseburger? You're a double cheeseburger
No,
guy?
that's quarter pounder.
Oh, it used to be a number 2. Used to be 2 cheeseburgers.
Was
At
it?
McDonald's.
No,
Yeah.
2A is a quarter pounder, and then all the other letters are just the quarter pounder with like bacon or something else.
Disgusting, but so good. A fucking a double quarter
so
pounder.
Sweaty, yeah.
A double quarter pounder with cheese.
All day.
All day.
I
Every
still
day.
think girls' nipples taste like burgers and onions.
Yeah.
Shit, really? Is
Yeah,
that a
that's
thing?
proven. Yeah, like they
No, it's
secrete
not.
some. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, we looked it up. There's scientific reasoning
We
behind
did.
it.
People always tease me though. They'll come into my stream and they'll be like, "Oh, dude, girls." They're like, I've never heard that before from a guy ever. I'm like, yeah, because they're pussies and they won't tell you.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
They're sucking on a 2A when they suck your nipples. Idiot.
No, so say you're a woman right now, right?
I am.
And you go and get waxed.
Ooh.
And the person waxing you said you had a pretty vagina. Would that make you upset?
No. That's awesome. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah. Would that make you upset if you went to get your
Yeah.
vagina waxed and they were like, "Oh, you have a pretty vagina"?
I mean, why can't we just make it if I went to get like manscaped and groomed by
I'm a-
somebody and she was like, "You have a nice penis."
Yeah,
I'm
but
a woman-
no.
I'd be like,
It has to
"Fuck
be the
yeah."
same sex.
No,
It has to
if
be
I'm
the
a-
same sex.
So if a woman tells me that I have a nice penis, I'm thrilled. That's a compliment I will never get
Yeah, but
tired
we're
of.
talking
so
about
what if
vaginas.
Yeah, we're talking about a vagina on
We
vagina.
don't care about your penis.
Yeah,
Jared.
dude, we don't care about your penis. If you went and got your fucking balls waxed and the
Yeah.
dude said you have a nice cock,
I'd be like, "You're right."
you would be cool with
I'd
that?
be like, "That's why you're in charge of shit."
While
like
he's
this.
lifting up
true.
your elephant
That's true.
trunk and being like, "Oh, you have a nice penis."
I mean, I went there. That's. I opened the door. That's. What else are you going to talk about in there?
He's not circumcised.
You're crazy.
I mean, he's not uncircumcised.
You guys would not feel any kind of way if a guy grabbed your penis, lifted it up, waxed it, and goes, "You have a nice penis."
No, I would, but you said Jared has an elephant trunk. He's snipped.
No, I'm just saying like he lifted it up like an elephant trunk.
Oh, gotcha.
Just to
Like
get
look
under your
underneath
to get his
mouth
gooch.
to see the mouth.
To see the mouth, yeah.
Compliment's a compliment.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
If I'm
Right.
a woman, I want a fucking tight, polished pussy. That's what I would want, and I just go over there and be
Smack your fucking clit around. fucking scribbler.
dude.
Scribbler. We all used to do that when we were kids, like Ben and everybody. We just go scribblers. Yeah.
Really? Why? Wait,
I don't. We just
it's
call
like a
like
random thing.
Yeah, we just want scribblers. We just want scribblers. Let's get into the ads. Yeah, our friends over at Mint Mobile.
Better help.
After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by the big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium, and I'm talking premium wireless, starting at just $15 a month, that's $15. I thought, what's the catch? Got to be something going on. But after taking time to actually look into Mint Mobile and visit their website, Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service only online. So they only sell their service online. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings directly to you. So for anyone who hates their phone bill, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family. And at Mint, families start at 2 lines. So all you need is like, hey, bro, you want to go get $15 a month? Let's do it. So Michael and I are probably going to set up a family thing at Mint Mobile because why not? All plans come with unlimited talk and text and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. And you can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts, baby. They covered all the bases there at Mint Mobile. So to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/lops, LOPS. That's mintmobile.com/lops, LOPS. That's mintmobile.com/lops. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com. All right. We also have another sponsor today. It's our friends over at zBiotics. Our buddies over at zBiotics.
zBiotics is back.
All right. So, listen, let's face it. After a night with drinks, I don't bounce back the way I used to. You know what I'm saying? When I was crushing who's, it was hard for me to bounce back the next day. I have to make a choice. I can either have a great night or a next great day. It's kind of a tough decision, right? That is until I found zBiotics. Ever skipped a workout because of drinks the night before? Me too. I've done it. If you're committed to your healthy routine this year, you need zBiotics. zBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. zBiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. It's designed to work like your liver, but in your gut when you need it most. All right? And listen, if you guys want to check out zBiotic, go to zbiotic.com. That's zbiotics.com/lops, LOPS, to get 15% off. zbiotics.com/LOPS, lops, to get 15% off your first order when you use lops at checkout. You can also sign up for a subscription using my code, LOPS, well, our code, so you could stay prepared no matter the time or occasion. zBiotics is backed with 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money. That sounds like a great guarantee to me. To you?
I love it.
To you? Yeah.
Yes.
It's Chase. And guess what? No questions asked either. So listen, go check out zbiotics.com/lops. Get that 15% off your first order. Let us know what you think about it. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for being a great sponsor of the show. And yeah, let's get back to the show.
I remember one of my exes telling me that her gynecologist, who was a woman, would always compliment how perfect her vagina was.
Yeah, it's gotta be weird.
Is that? I mean, that's not the same as it's not the same as getting your balls fucking.
That's a little
juggled.
strange to me, though.
But it's their field. I mean, when you're looking, if you were a fucking a podiatrist, you would compliment somebody who has nice feet.
Yeah, I don't know if I would
you?
though. I feel like it's just like a medical thing. Like if my doctor did that weird thing where they press on your stomach, and then you've never experienced this, but when you have foreskin, they kind of do like a little like a loop around. They do like a lap around the fucking.
They swab it.
Yeah, they do a little Daytona 500 lap around.
Yeah, I never understood that. Why not just like pull it down and take a look?
That's what I thought. I'm like, why are you pulling it up and doing a little?
Yeah, what's that about?
They got to get a sample.
Why are they like churning butter in your head?
Yeah, if they say if she came up to me like my doctor now. If my doctor looked at my penis now and goes, "Oh, you got a nice foreskin," I'd be like, "That's a really weird thing to say."
And thank you.
So, what if someone's getting a breast exam and the guy goes, "You got really nice tits"?
If it's a guy to a woman, yes, of course it's inappropriate. It seems,
What if the girl says it? What if it's a girl doctor who goes, "You got great tits"?
I'm just thinking about like
It's inappropriate. I don't think anybody in those situations should comment on how anything looks.
I'm thinking about like what both of you were saying, and then I'm thinking about how Jared's saying it. Like you're saying it's just weird, and Jared's like it's all good, and I'm thinking about the all good. Like if that was the same way for doctors. And I'm just thinking about if a doctor was, because you know a doctor will check your balls and hold them.
Yeah.
But if he was just cool, he'd be like, great balls, man. Like slap those things, like get out of my face, man. Right? Oh, get out of here. It's like slapping him, being cool with you. I would probably laugh because I would be like, okay, I could tell he's not a creep,
Right.
Or she's not a creep. But it as a kid, do you think doctors, I mean, because it's a doctor, right? Do you tell your kid, honey, this is a doctor. They're going to touch your stuff.
Yeah.
Don't be weirded out. But can you tell a kid not to be weirded out? Because I
No,
was
but-
fucking weirded out.
Well, let me tell you something. Every time Dad took us to the doctor, I could have got molested 750 times because Dad just sat there and did scratch-offs the whole time.
Yeah, he was
He
paying
would
attention.
He would sit in the corner and just be like, I don't know, like his butthole's like hurting.
Yeah. Blowing
He just sit in the room and do scratch-offs while this doctor is like checking out everything on my
So I
body.
was like, Dad, if you ever committed a crime, we would know it was you.
Yeah.
Because it's just scratch off debris everywhere.
I remember Dad one time shook my hand, like just be like, all right, like I'll see you later. Like I just gave him like a 5 or something. And his hands looked like he worked in a coal mine, but just with 3 fingers.
From the scratch off.
Yeah, he must have done 70 scratch-offs that day.
I wonder how much he's won in total.
Everyone, he would come with the big hitters, but Dad's one of those gamblers that says like, "Yo, hit for 50," but like never
Yeah,
tells you
doesn't
like I
tell you.
lost 50 in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it? And also, it is gambling, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
You're paying $3 in hopes to win
but
10,000.
what is it? What is it about how a card is sold at a deli that doesn't make it feel like gambling? Do you know what I mean? Because you know what I'm talking about.
Because it's controlled by the lottery.
And it's not live.
It's not live.
Yeah,
Live
and it's not
gambling is,
happening.
yes,
Yeah,
you're
there's
rolling dice, playing
there's no
cards.
Smoke, cigarettes,
Yeah,
whatever,
it's not the whole
cigars.
thing.
Yeah.
I was over at the Yonkers Casino the other day. It's gambling, no matter what you do.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't.
5
Every
cent
time
games.
every time you get in that place, it's
I love it, though. I love it,
so
though,
much.
man.
I know. I kind of. It's
fucking love
it's
going
oddly
there.
relaxing. Like you go in there, it's that shitty movie carpet,
Oh, yeah.
and you go in there's just old people all there, just fucking hitting the same thing, just going like this, just hitting the same thing, and you just hear as soon as you walk in,
It is one of the
All
most
the
fucking
machines.
anxiety-inducing, seizure-inducing places on earth.
is.
A fucking goddamn.
Have you ever been
casino.
there when someone's hit something big?
Yeah,
It's
hell yeah,
hilarious.
bro.
It's hilarious.
No.
Like, oh my god!
Didn't Cheetos win like fucking eight grand one
Yeah,
night?
Cheetos won a fucking. He won.
He
like,
won more. I think he
won
like almost won a
50
Porsche.
grand.
Yeah, he could have took 50 grand or a car.
Yeah.
I think.
And he took the cash.
And he took the cash.
I talked to
Yeah.
him recently. He's like, "Haven't been in a while." Damn, you actually just reminded me. I was like, "Oh shit." I mean,
Cheetos is a funny
from
dude.
he's never told us the times that he's lost.
Yeah.
but he's won a good amount of money. He's shown me the vouchers.
I make a
But taxes.
bet every day.
there or you,
No, no,
oh,
no,
you're-
no, no.
Oh yeah, betting one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out DraftKings. But like,
DraftKings,
yeah,
yeah.
so I make a bet every day, at least one bet a day.
yeah. I think we've proven I can't do that stuff.
No. Yeah, we had Mike fucking do our picks for the fucking football playoffs last year. He lost me like $600.
Dang, he lost like $600.
He was like, "Yeah, Cardinals. They lost like 42 to nothing."
I was like, pick fucking Joey Montana.
Yeah, I was just like, "Yo, just who do you think?" And he
was
was just like, "Cardinals."
yeah.
They lost like 42 to 3.
I didn't
Get
watch.
Joseph Montana.
Did you watch the last UFC?
Yeah, I watched UFC
No,
292.
I was.
It's 292.
292. Aljamain Sterling got knocked out by Sugar Sean.
Oh, I saw the highlights.
Well,
of
it's
it.
questionable because like they.
Yeah, I think the
But I
stoppage
think it
was
was
a little
good.
sus.
Yeah, it was a little
sus.
bit, but I think there should be a rematch there for sure.
Yeah.
But Aljamain's got to go very. He has to lose a lot of weight to get there because apparently he walks around at like 160 or something.
Oh, more than that.
170.
Yeah, more than that. He
Right?
probably walks around like 175.
And then when you lose that weight, it no matter who you are, it definitely has an effect. But Sugar's got hands, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Sugar's nice, bro.
Sugar's got hands.
Sugar's
bro.
nice.
And good for him, man. He talked into. There's people like that, even if you don't really, because I used to watch him sometimes, and I'm like, all right, this guy's kind of corny, but you have to respect where it's like that dude said he was going to do it, and he brought it to life, and he beat. I mean, and I know a few of his matches, people said he was getting like the Dana White privilege and stuff, but if that was the case, Patty would have been fucking champion by now already.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
But
and he lost. Patty lost his last fight.
did he really?
Jared beat him.
Oh,
Jared Gordon.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
He won that fight, dude.
And there was a weird scorekeeper on that one too. It's like that guy who was bullying people back in the day. It's
Oh
like a
yeah,
weird
yeah. I
dude.
forgot what that guy's
The
name
whole
is.
story.
That's the craziest thing about like those kind of fights. It's so much better because the KO ratios are so high
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
compared to like boxing. So it's like it doesn't have to go to the judges all the time.
Yeah, because it's a lot of guys not keeping their hands up like boxing and defenses like boxing and just taking hits. I mean,
Yeah,
they
people
go in
get
there-
finished in that sport, which is like why the sport's so entertaining.
And boxing is so accurate. That's why everybody comes out fucked afterwards because they're just getting constant. And they do more fights. Though. They do way more fights, don't they?
Amateur wise, yeah.
yeah.
Amateur wise, they fight way more.
Well, UFC is. I mean, the odds of getting choked out, submission is there too. And, like
Yeah.
boxers, just hundreds of punches to the head.
To the head, yeah.
During
You're just
fights.
bouncing your fucking brain around like a ping pong.
Like, I don't know how you go home after that. Like, I'd be afraid to go to sleep. I remember times, bro, I'd be sparring and just being like, yo, I don't ever, what? This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
Yo.
you're just like, I don't like this.
And then,
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm like, yo, like, yeah. I did not like getting punched in the face at all whatsoever. I remember the first time I ever took a jab in the nose, and I remember just my eyes just getting so watery.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And the only reason I kept going back is because I didn't want to let the person down that I was going with. So I was
Right.
like, I'm just going to keep going and going. And
Yeah, but you were like, fuck this.
Yeah.
every
time.
time,
you were like,
time,
fuck.
I said, fuck this.
I knew I wasn't a fighter when I got a real, like, clean body shot. Someone landed a body shot on me once, like, fucking around with mitts and shit. And I was like, that's the most painful. I would have rather got punched in the head.
Yeah, when you can feel I got hit once.
It feels like you
too,
get stabbed.
right.
Yeah, it's worse than that.
Right below whatever this fucking thing is, that thing in your middle.
Solar plex?
Your sternum.
That thing that little tail that hangs down on your
Yeah,
chest.
yeah. I remember when I got fat, I thought I had a tumor, but I was just fat, and it just came to like the top of the skin.
Oh, it was pushing.
Yeah, it was pushing up. Like when
It's
I was
just
at
a
my
collection.
heaviest, I was like, yo, I have a tumor. Like I have to go to the doctor. I remember I went to the doctor, and the doctor touched me, and I was like, yo, is that like a lump? He was like, nah, dude, it's
Dude,
part of your rib cage. You're
That's
just fat.
That's the mom part of us, I think, right?
Yeah.
Where we just immediately freak out.
But apparently, a lot of people do that.
oh, they feel. What do you mean? Like they freak
Nobody,
out?
yeah, nobody knows you have a little flexible thing at the bottom of your Jared. Can you look what
rib
the name
cage.
of it at the bottom of your rib cage that like can flicker around? It's like actually kind of loose. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
and touching it is always weird. I'm like, what is
It's
that?
connected to your sternum.
yeah, it comes down it's like a tail at the bottom of your sternum, and it's
Sternum.
your sternum at the bottom of your sternum, and it like moves around. But when you get fat, it like gets closer to the surface. Like I tried to touch Selena's, and I was like, I can't find this thing. And then I went to
think it's-
touch mine, and I could feel it immediately.
It's called a xiphoid. the
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg. The
The
xiphoid process is the lowest and smallest part of the sternum. It articulates with the inferior portion of the seventh. Oh, this is a bunch of scientific shit.
We'll say.
Costal cartilage and provides attachment to rectus abdominis,
Yeah.
transversus abdominis, and aponeurosis.
Exactly. That's
Yep.
exactly what
Sounds
it
like
is.
a character in
That's
300.
exactly what it does.
Dude, it gets the words
Sounds
get
like
harder.
Sounds like a character in
So yeah,
300.
it's called the xiphoid process.
So apparently, a lot of people go into the doctor's
This right here, bro.
Does everything in the body
Yeah.
do something?
Yeah, I think everything in the body does something except for the appendix.
The appendix used to be used like back in the day when they ate every part of the body.
What do you mean?
It would help in digestion when you were eating parts of the body that you don't normally break down now, like bone or some other shit.
So it's just something that's weak and it's like
I think it's like a toxic auxiliary fucking storage.
Jared's exploded.
Mine ruptured. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. Jared was laying down on the couch when we were kids, and he's just like, "Ah!" I was like, I remember being so scared because I'd never seen him. He was really bad, and then we didn't see you for like what was it, like a day or two?
Didn't they show it to you in a jar?
No.
Why did I believe? I think you lied to me. Jared was like, "Yeah, they brought it in a jar," but I think he was kidding around. And I took it serious.
Jared did a lot of things. I remember we would come home and Jared we'd be like, Jared. You would see him in the hallway, and then you turn around, he was gone, and then we would be walking by, and then you just see flames come out of the door. He would
hairspray and a lighter.
He would take a lighter and spray it with hairspray, and it would just go flying.
What a weird guy.
No. It was so funny.
What a weird dude.
Do you like you were definitely more of a prankster when you were younger? Do you think you still do you still do that sometimes? Is that part of you there?
No, nothing like I used to. I think now I realize how much I used to piss people off because I used to terrorize Kiana a lot.
Yeah.
He used to tie a string.
You were so creative. It was like CIA shit.
He would tie a string to one door and pull it and slam it.
If you went into the room.
To make us run into the room that he was in, so he could like beat us up.
Yeah. When we played
psycho shit.
When we played Dark Game, Jared would get you and he'd go, "Shut up or I'll kill you." And then he like,
yeah. Why did we never make noise?
I don't know. We loved the game though. I think we played like 4 or 5 solid games of Dark Game.
I remember Dad came home once and like 3 of us were tied up in the living room.
He was like,
he was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I'm playing the Dark Game."
I'm practicing.
Fucking murdering all
He
of
didn't
us.
even care. He's like, all right, just don't leave him tied. Just untie him at some point.
You just said younger, and that just sparked something in my mind. There was somebody I knew when I was a kid that instead of zip code, they said zipper code.
A zipper code.
They said zipper code.
Where
And I
was it?
can't fucking remember who it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it in Jersey or was
No,
it
it was
New
in
York?
Hastings. It was in Hastings, and I was in high school, and it came out of this. Who the fuck was it? It was a girl. Oh, it was Lisa Lacasio. Lisa Lacasio said, "Yeah, you just put your zipper code."
Danny fucking. There's one thing about Danny doesn't give a shit. He will give your whole fucking government.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
He's done it so many times.
I want to give her the code to my zipper.
Yeah, no, so it was
zipper code.
Zipper code? Was that like
She said zipper code, and it stuck with me forever. I was like, "It's so weird."
Italian thing, maybe.
Maybe.
It's like mom doesn't say pocketbook.
Just give me the zipper code.
She says pocketbook.
Oh, pocketbook. Yeah, Mom
Pocketbook?
says pocketbook.
Yeah.
Give me the zipper code.
In library.
Give me the zip of the code.
I remember when she said it, she was like, "A zipper code," and I was
like,
like,
"What?
That's not what that
Is that Italian?
But I didn't say anything in the moment, and like just in that moment, I was like, "That's not how you say
Should
that."
have been like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Mom
That's how
said-
you say it.
Mom says pocketbook.
An idea.
Kathy used to say watermelon instead of watermelon. She would go watermelons.
Everyone makes fun of how we say water because it's in New York. I think we just because we're from New York, so we say water.
Water.
But
Water?
wherever places it's water.
Water?
Other people
Water.
they say water. I hate that. Also, people tell me all the time will be like it's so weird how you say Jared's name, and I'm like, what the? Shut the fuck up. He's our brother, bitch.
That it's
I'll say it.
Most people say Jared.
Jared. I hate it. I
Jared.
hate Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, Jared.
Jared? It's not his name. His name is Jared.
Wouldn't Jared be Jerod?
Yeah. Hello.
Jared's is J-A-R.
Jared.
It's always so weird to
A
me.
for apple.
Yeah, Jared. Jared Fogle.
Apple.
Wait, but do you guys say Mario or Mario?
I say Mario.
I say Mario.
I don't say
It's
Mario.
It's
No,
Mario,
but
isn't it?
I say Mario if it's a human that I know. But if it's Super Mario,
Then you'll
I say
switch it
Mario.
up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I say
You'll
Super
switch it up?
I don't say Super Mario. I say Super Mario.
What about? Do you guys say book bag or backpack?
I say backpack.
I say
Yeah,
book
I
bag.
think backpack. I started saying book bag now too because it just makes more sense.
Backpack is like for camping.
It is.
You know,
book
bag is for school.
for all the books that you.
Oh my god, dude! Remember JanSport backpacks, dude?
Yeah,
and then all the
fucking-
girls would put like little
Yeah.
paws on them.
Yeah.
Guys started doing it
so
too,
hot.
and then guys started doing it too. Yeah, I know. You were like, damn, that girl's so hot.
The hottest girls had always had whiteout paws on their goddamn JanSport.
Yeah, they would
backpack
do it on the
So
straps.
fucking
yeah,
cute.
this way.
So
Yeah.
hot.
Also, you could actually kill a human being by swinging a JanSport full of books.
Of textbooks?
Because JanSports were not heavy duty bags. They were fucking flimsy, weak. They made strong, like more endurable ones. Durable
No,
Durable
durable.
ones.
More durable.
Endurable? Jesus Christ.
Endurable
They made
means
like
like
more. They made like when we were younger. They made more endurable.
Yeah, and
backpacks.
yeah, it's. I'm thinking of endurance. Yeah,
in a different zip code.
they made them with stronger. Yeah, they made them with stronger durability and or later on, but the first like 95, like
Yeah.
1995 bags.
Yeah.
those things were so thin, and you would have three. Math books were always the fucking heaviest. First off,
Yeah.
you could kill
Math
somebody
and
with a fucking
science.
math book, dude. And they would make you go if they knew you were walking home, you would still go home. It was crazy the amount that these books weighed. It was
Yeah.
just so much fucking.
There was always that
information.
one weird kid that just had like a huge fucking amount of books, and he like would just running down the street. His bag would be all flapping behind him and shit. And
We,
you're
we
like,
had
"What?"
a we
Yeah,
had a
going
couple-
up and down. I
Yeah.
know what you mean. I
Yeah.
can like
Yeah.
see it right now. Yeah, the kids like.
Did you
running
guys
through
have
the
to
bus.
wrap your own textbooks? Did you have to cover your own textbooks?
I never did.
Oh, I'm
supposed
fucking
yeah.
covering them. I hated that.
I used to do
shit.
it with like shopping bags from the market, like brown paper bags.
Yeah.
Mom used to get us these like wraparound covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she did the bags too.
Yeah, but I would put them on. I would put them on my head like a do rag.
I was nice.
In
I was
school.
good at. I was like.
I
made my
remember
shit
that.
look
Yeah,
dope.
you did that in high school.
I made
Yeah,
my
yeah.
shit look dope. You would hook it up because you would have to do like whatever the cover to that class.
Yeah,
that-
but you would
that
tell
subject
there was the
was.
people whose parents made that shit look OCD.
Yeah.
Fucking just skin
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
Ridiculous shit.
And then it's funny though, Jared mentioned that because we were cheap too. So mom would put the brown paper. She would just make, which was fucking a genius idea to save money. But and then you just put math on it. But then you would use it so much there would be like fucking holes in it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
rips in it because it wasn't very long lasting.
but here's the thing though, you're giving me
And it
the
would get
book.
wet.
You cover it, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, but yeah.
Not
Why am I
mom. I'm
pay
talking
for
to
the
the school.
covers? Yeah.
But-
The school,
but
give us a fucking cover and the thing will be covered, you fucking dumb asshole.
Yeah, you
Why
fucking
do I have to
dumb
take
shit.
this book? And first of all, the thing I always used to look, I used to pray to God every time I opened a new math book that somebody hot older than me used to
Dude,
have that
I
book.
was just about to say that.
Oh, is somebody hot used to have
Yeah.
your book?
I'll
It
be
was
like,
almost
yo.
like you had sex with them.
Yeah, yeah.
In a weird way.
We were connected.
Yeah, we share the same book. We
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
In my mind.
We were book buddies.
Yeah, if we're book buddies, we fucked. That's how my mind works.
I was literally just thinking that like you would look and see the upperclassmen that had had it before you, and you'd be like, "Yo," and you'd like go and tell him, be like, "Yo, I got your biology book." They'd be like, "So what? You fucking weirdo, get out of here."
Yeah, she'd be like, yeah, we got the same book.
Yeah, I got your
What?
textbook, Taryn. I love you.
I went to math class after fucking chugging an old E40. Did I ever tell you guys that?
No.
I went to math class in sophomore year, and I fucking stunk like a fucking homeless dick. I fucking went into class, and it was
Just smelled that.
I forget who was the small teacher, the little
Antanasio?
no, yeah, I think it was Antanasio.
Was it math or was it English?
Math.
If it was math, it was the little Asian teacher.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was so nice to me.
It wasn't Miss
Miss
Antanasio?
Louie?
No.
Remember? Did you guys have Miss Louie?
Fuck, what was her name? She taught me Haas math.
Yeah, she was so nice.
Man, it'll come to me.
And I think her husband Pat. I don't know. She
Yeah.
was very, very nice though. But I went into math class.
She was Asian, but didn't have an Asian last name,
Yeah.
so it used to like throw us.
That
off.
was Miss Louie, dude.
No, her
No,
name's not Louie, dude.
Miss
It was
Louie
something
was
else.
Miss Louie was
I
Asian.
don't even
for
know who
sure,
the
though.
fuck that is. I
Yeah,
don't think
dude. You went to school like 30 years before we went to school.
Whatever, bro.
Also, are you talking about Hastings High School? You didn't go to Hastings High
I
School.
went to, but some
For
of
1 year.
those teachers also taught middle school classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You went
wasn't
to high
Miss
school.
Louie.
They hired a private eye to get them kicked out of Hastings.
Yeah,
Well, did they really?
yeah. They had pictures of us.
What?
So they lived in Yonkers, but they used the Hastings address.
Just thinking of like two white cops, just like
No, that's what they did.
we fucking got them.
That's what they
Yeah,
did.
that's what they did.
They investigated. They investigated
You
Jared
like
and
flicking them
Kiana.
off. Like, fuck you, man.
They investigated Jared and Kiana and found them going home to Nepperhan Avenue, and then they kicked them out. That's why they went to Sacred Heart.
Why? Because you guys are fucking brown, obviously.
Probably. Yeah,
Why
I
else?
guess
They're
we-
like, oh, brown kids. We got to check every brown kid that comes in.
Yeah, they signed a big petition for Kiana. They were gonna like walk out of school.
What?
Yeah, they wanted Kiana to stay.
They wanted Kiana to stay.
Jared, they were like, you can let him
Yeah,
go.
kick this little fucking asshole. He's
How did you? I wonder how they found out. Mom and dad were probably like, "How do you guys know this?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "We followed you," and you'd be like, that's got to be. Is that illegal?
Yo, they
Or
followed.
harassment.
It's legal if you're lying to them about being a
They
resident.
followed the children.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
followed children through the.
Yeah.
That's the part
there
that's
was
freaking
there
me
was
out.
some
You're
story.
fucking-
There was some story that I was literally on there, like giving somebody the finger.
I'm just.
That's
I'm
awesome.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking
For
about.
real?
Yeah, that's
sick.
Apparently they were just
I'm
like,
just
yeah,
thinking
we
about,
know
like-
it's you because we saw like Jared like, giving somebody like the finger randomly.
I'm just thinking about like two cops outside the house at 3 a.m. doing stakeouts, smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes, and eating donuts,
and
waiting
just
for you
me
guys.
outside smoking a cigarette too at the same time. to
They're
walk them
like,
up.
yeah, and the one guy goes, "Isn't he like 13?"
Yeah. I'm like De Niro and Goodfellas. All right, fuckos, let's go
Yeah,
for a ride.
you, like, flick it
like
towards
knocking
the
on the
car.
window, like, all right, wake up, let's go,
Yeah, we're
fuckos.
going for a ride.
Hey, let's go for a ride, fucko.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, they fucking narked you guys, which was kind of crazy.
That's got to be. That would not fly today. Not in this. Not in the world we live in today.
It happens a lot more than
Yeah,
you think.
I think it does. I think it's legal too.
Because tuition was
To
like
do an investigation.
tuition to go to Hastings was like $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
So then you guys went to Sacred Heart. How long were you at Sacred Heart though? Like 5 months?
I was at Sacred Heart not even a year. They threw me out.
Why does it have to be? Don't you want the money from? Why does it have to be territorial? I'm so confused. Though.
Well, district because you didn't want people.
Taxes.
Taxes. But Catholic schools were tuitions. Those are private schools. Hastings is considered a private school. If
Is
you don't
it,
live
though?
In the
Is it
district.
yeah, it's considered a private school if you don't live here.
If you don't live in the district? But it was
it's
like
pretty-
that. I mean, if
it's
you
a private school anyway though.
Well, they changed the term to blue ribbon after that. Well, because that's what
Well,
you
blue
won,
ribbon is
what you-
where, no,
what
but
you're
that's
awarded.
a rate. That's a rating. Yeah, that's a reward.
That's
for
an excellence.
That's an award for like good academics.
It's got to be like private public mix though.
Yeah. Saunders was blue ribbon.
I went to school there with someone who sold
Oh, yeah?
crack.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
I remember
That doesn't happen in private school.
I remember that I had unlimited time on my standardized testing, and I used to rub it in fucking like dork bitches' faces. You'd be like, "Why is he?" They were like,
Pencils
"Why?"
down. It'd be like, not you, LoPriore.
Yeah, no, they were like, "You're good, Danny. Like, you can stay." And they'd be like, "Why does he get to stay?" I was like, "Because I'm in special ed, you
Because
dumbass
I'm not
bitch."
smart.
Yeah, I get an infinite time. I could take this test till 6 o'clock in the fucking morning if I want to. Imagine just sat there and took the fucking
Just
the
one-
English
one
regions
question
till
left.
6 a.m.
Dude, the
dumb fuck.
The funniest thing though, one of the greatest feelings was just being a kid. You know, it's a Friday. It's your last class. It's about to be 20 minutes, and you know you're just about to get fucked with your friends in the woods.
Oh man, it was
Later,
best.
you're like, dude, I'm gonna get so fucking high and drunk later, and there's no worry or anything. The only worry was cops. That's it.
and parents.
Oh yeah, and yeah. I guess.
That was I was always afraid of getting caught. I knew like I wasn't. What are they gonna do? Like beat me up? But like the thing was, is I just didn't want to have that on my conscience. So I remember one time I was so fucking drunk.
conscience.
We had this ladder that was pulled down sometimes, the fire escape ladder.
Yeah.
And I remember I was climbing up it one time, and I'm just like, nah. And I get to the top, and I'm like, yes, like in my mind. And I turn around, and I just see Dad in his fucking lazy eye,
Just at the window.
staring at me through the window. And he opens the window, and he's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know how to get in.
Yeah, we did some
So
weird
I
ass
remember I
things.
go through the window and he's like, come on, man, like, come in. Like, he's like helping me through the window. And then the last second, he just grabs me by my pants and just fucking throws me on the floor. Just tossed me into the fucking floor. And I remember I slid and like hit Kathy's like mini bed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Kathy slept in that little ass bed.
I'm just thinking of Danny just drunk. I'm just thinking, you were drunk, right? Obviously.
fucked up.
So I'm just
dude.
thinking about young Danny just going, come on, man.
I remember as soon as I hit the thing, because it was, first of all, Mom would get us these like metal beds.
Yeah.
That just sounded like they were made out of fucking.
Yeah.
It sounded like if you walked into like a steelworking factory.
Yeah,
when you said it. It's like
It's like it's like if somebody took like a Model T and made it into a bed.
Yeah.
Like the first car ever, and they just made it into beds for children.
Danny, by the way, was like, Danny is like one of the nicest drunks I've ever known in my life.
Oh yeah, I'm the
is
best
dude. He's so, I mean, obviously if it's someone that's fucking with you, maybe you wouldn't be that way, but Danny used to just come home like, because me and Danny didn't really we did talk, but we got to that age where it was just kind of weird, and we maybe didn't want to like show it sometimes. Because there would be mornings Danny would be like, "Sup," and then just like leave. And probably, whatever, rightfully so. He probably was fucking terrified of me on certain days.
Yeah, because I'd be like, nice day we're having, Mike. You'd be like, shut up, bitch!
Yeah.
God damn,
I also
dude.
did not do that all the fucking time. There were mornings where I was like, there were also times where I was like, I want Danny to be like, yo, what's up? But then Danny would just get drunk and come home and be like, what's up, man? So it's like everything good, man? And he would just like turn like, he would sound like Mark Wahlberg. He would just, Danny would just come up, Danny just come up, Danny would be like, no, like seriously, like, is everything good, man? Like it was, and then I would love it though because I could tell he was drunk. But it was the one time I'd be like, oh, he's being such a fucking sweetheart right now. Like he comes up, he goes, nah, man, like you got this girl, man, like all this stuff. I'm like, and then the next morning you just wake up and be like, sup.
Yeah. Mike was a fucking terrifying aura to be around at one point.
Yeah, so Danny was probably just like fucking shook. But then he would just come home like all confident. And just being like, yeah, like you want like a glass of water, dude, or anything like that.
Yeah, I wasn't afraid anymore.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't need a
like
glass of water.
He's like trying to be nice to your mean cellmate.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need. I was like, yeah, that's what it was.
Yo,
yeah,
you want
I was
some
like, I don't need a
Pop-Tarts, bro?
fucking glass of water, dude. It's like fucking 3 a.m.
Speaking of illegal things, bro, I had the fucking weirdest dream last night. I had to say this. So, in the dream, I'm walking down 58, like Main Street, that area. So I'm walking down Main Street, and I have a car in a dream. I don't have a car in real life, but in a dream, it's my car.
Okay.
And I see the windows busted out, and I see somebody drive off in it. So I'm like, yo, someone just stole my fucking car, bro. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm running after the car, right? I follow them for like 2 blocks. They get out of the car. It's fucking Keith Santagato. So Keith Santagato in my dream broke the window. Joe's brother, Keith, stole my car, right? And I followed him, right? And not only did I confront him, I kidnapped him. And I kept him in our basement for 3 days.
No shit.
We're taking the car.
For 3 days, we're taking the car. And I'm like, yo, why'd you take my car? Just tell me why you took it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not telling you anything. He like spit in my face, like mad shit. Like, he was mad weird. So I was just like, yo, Keith.
So funny.
I'm like, yo, Keith, why'd you fucking take my car, bro? And I'm like slapping him. I was just like, why'd you take it?
Yeah.
And he's just like, yo, like, I'm not telling you anything, pussy. And like, he's just like doing all that.
Yeah, it's like spitting blood on the ground.
won't break.
Yeah, he just won't break.
Kill
so
me.
At one point, I'm just like, whatever, bro. Like, I'll let you go. Like, your whole family's upstairs. Like, I'm just gonna let you go. So like, Joe, his mom, his sister, his brother, and like our mom. Like, there was just a fucking
Had to settle it.
no. There were so many people up there just talking. Nobody knew I had Keith in the basement.
Oh, what? Jesus.
So Keith comes running up out of the basement and he goes, Danny kidnapped me for 3 days and it was gay.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he goes, it was so gay, he kidnapped me and it was gay. And now I'm just like, it wasn't gay. I didn't do anything gay. You stole my car. And he was like, nah, man. Nah, he was gay. He was gay with me. And I was like, yeah, no, I wasn't, dude.
Like,
you
no,
stole my fucking car.
I promise you I don't like you.
Yo, so yeah, and then I remember that, and yo, literally, I woke up from the dream as if I'm like, you know, when you die in a dream.
Yeah, you
That's what
snap out
happened.
of it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's
The last thing that went through my mind in the dream is Keith going, "Nah, it was gay," and I woke up. Just woke up. And I texted Joe immediately.
Gay for Keith.
I was like, "Yo, I kidnapped your brother."
Joe's like the king of weird dreams too. So he
Yeah,
probably fucking
yeah.
loved it.
Joe has weird dreams, but yeah, Keith stole my car and I kidnapped him.
What kind of car was it? Do you remember?
It was like what were the old. What was the car Yasin? Like a STI. It was like a Honda Civic hatchback. But
Yasin had an Infinity.
No, but he had a Honda at one point. He had a Honda hatchback. It was like a Honda hatchback.
And it was in Hastings.
It was in the Citibank parking lot.
Oh yeah.
But was it
I know
like
what you're
in the
talking about.
taxi basement? Like that? Is that what it was? Or was it a different? You know how dreams you go into something and it's somewhere different.
You want to know whose house it was? It was like I don't know if it was, but it was built like Eric Gentile's house.
Oh, weird. Yeah. So you just got that vibe. It's that always happens.
You know that room?
You go into one door and where it's at one house, and then it's another place.
You know that room when we would play basketball in the back of Eric's house, and you had like that weird cellar area.
Yeah.
That's what like it kind of looked like.
Oh, that's so fucked.
And you know how he had that kitchen? He was like, Danny kidnapped me for 3 days and it was gay. And I was just like, yo, what are you doing, dude? Like, what the fuck? Don't say that.
Yeah, don't say I'm gay. I kidnapped you, but don't say I'm
But
gay.
he stole my car, dude. And I just had a weird dream. I've been having a lot of weird dreams like the last couple of days. I remember like a week and a half ago, I had a dream that all of my friends wanted to go base jumping. Mm-hmm. And I remember, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. So I remember we're all going there, and everyone's like, all right, you're good. You're good. All right, you're good. You're good. And it gets to me, and he goes, no, you're too fat.
No shit. That was what happened in the dream?
In the dream. And I was like, yo, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you can't jump off anything. You're fat.
Jesus.
It's fucked up.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck, bro? And I remember, like, these are like things that could happen in real life. Not Keith, like, I've never kidnapped Keith.
Yeah.
But, like, that's like something that could happen in real life. He's like, nah, man, like, you're too fat.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, man, let me go with my friends. He's like, dude, I can't tell you anymore. You're fat as shit. You can't go base jumping.
I can't let you do this.
So, and then none of my friends were like, I'm not going base jumping if Danny can't go base jumping. They all went base jumping.
It's so weird. What a weird. They just went without you?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story how Jared took me to ride dirt bikes and then they all disappeared and I got lost in the woods? Do you remember that?
No. Where? Sprain Ridge?
Sprain Ridge. They were like, yeah, we're just going to like ride around.
That back trail.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're going to ride around. We'll come back for you. These fucking guys never came back for me. And I had a video camera, and thank God I had a video camera. I was filming myself, like filming trees and shit. Like being like, all right, this tree has this mark. And like I was doing like Hansel and Gretel shit.
Like, how am I going to get back?
And I had to find them, and I found them at like dusk. These motherfuckers did not give a shit. They were just out. I could hear them in the distance, like flam, flam.
How old are you?
I was probably like 10, 11 years old.
That's fucked up.
So wild.
And they just
Sorry, bro.
they all took off. They just left me there.
That's insane.
Have you ever been left somewhere in your life?
No, I don't think so. No.
You've never been like abandoned somewhere?
Dad did it to like scare us once in a while.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Dad did it to us one time, and then Dad did it to Jared once, and he like came around the block to like see what he was doing, and Jared was like hanging out with like homeless guys. Do you remember that?
I was like,
He was hanging out with homeless guys, like, yeah, man, all right, like pounding them up, like,
hey,
living
man,
with
I'm
them.
homeless now. You guys, can you guys show me the ropes?
Did I ever tell you that Dad used to have this brown leather jacket?
Yeah, I remember
Obama.
that.
That was always
I
like
remember that one. He used
coming
to wear it
apart.
all
Yeah, it
the
was like a
time,
bomber.
yeah.
I remember one time we were in a fucking, I must have been like 5 or 6 years old. And I remember we were in a store and I go up, I grab his leg. I was like, Daddy. And I look up, it's not Dad, it's some other dude.
Just
son.
like holding on to
With a
someone
brown
like
bomber jacket. I was like, Daddy.
He was like,
and
I'm
the
not
guy
your
looked at
dad.
me, he was like, what the fuck? Dad at one time left us in a car that rolled down that hill. Do you remember that?
I don't know, but that story about the jacket thing just reminded me. I thought I went into the cafeteria of high school once, and this girl was like, it was Alexandra Tormenides. Remember Alex?
We're all saying full names.
Yeah,
man.
we're all
His
the
full
same.
name.
I don't give a
names.
fuck.
Well, her name's hard as fuck to spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you probably
you won't be
seen
able to
that.
find that
Yeah,
one.
that one's gonna be hard. But
Zip a code.
yeah, zip code. I remember seeing. Well, we were friends with her for a long time at this point, and she would slap my ass. I would slap her ass. So she was. She had a great ass. Shout out to Alex. She had a great butt.
Yeah, her ass was
No disrespect
huge.
to whoever
She had
she's
the
with.
biggest butt I've ever seen.
She had a great butt. It was nice, and we were just. And this is just what we did because we were friends. Like we never hooked up or anything, but we just like flirt. When you're a kid, you flirt with everybody.
Yeah.
But she was getting ice cream, so I went over and just slapped her ass mad hard. And she got up, and it wasn't Alex. It was a middle school girl.
Oh my God.
It was a girl from the middle school,
And
and
you
I
were
was
in high
and I
school?
was in high school, and I was
Oh
like,
my
"Oh my God, I'm so
God.
sorry. I'll buy you another ice cream sandwich."
That's even worse.
I was fucking so petrified. I was like, "Yo," she just goes, "Ha!" And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm going to prison."
Oh my
Dude,
God, bro.
that's
I
hilarious.
never slapped another person on anyone's ass ever again after that. Dude, she turned around and I immediately knew it was I was like, "I'm so sorry. I thought you were somebody else. I'm so sorry. I thought you were somebody else. I'll buy you ice cream."
Dude,
I was so scared. And she just goes, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's like, it's fine. I was like, I swear to God, I thought you were my friend. I said the whole name and everything because I was just so fucking, dude, I just thought she had the same, because you know how girls all wear the band over their head back then with the ponytail thing?
It could have been anybody.
Fucking early 2000s.
Yeah.
So, and she had like these jeans. I wouldn't have just done it. And I was so, dude, the hardest thing, I was like, yeah. And then like the girl just gets up and goes, ah. And then gets up and looks at me, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'll buy you ice cream sandwich.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I was so scared.
Biz,
I don't know why,
Biz
but
told-
Danny picking the wrong guy made me just think of this poor girl that I fucking
assaulted.
I felt so terrible. Dude, the whole day I was like, I'm going to prison. I'm going to die.
Biz told me this funny story of one time they were on a crowded train in the city, and they were on getting off at the stop. And she was with her friend Nell, and they got off the phone. I saw Danny pick up his phone. I was like,
my bad. I have to extend my car rental.
No, it's all good. They got off the train, and they got separated like in the crowd, but were still close to each other, so they could see each other. Like they thought they were probably like within arm's reach. And Nell ended up grabbing this like old homeless woman's hand, thinking that it was Elizabeth's, and was walking with her for like a block. I had no idea.
Hilarious.
And then she turned around. She saw Elizabeth like all the way over there, and Biz was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And Nell was like, "Ah!" She's been holding this like old homeless woman, just going down the street with her. It is so funny. The way Elizabeth tells the story is so good.
What's the most beers you think you ever drank in one sitting?
20?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
Probably
shit.
around 20.
I
was
think
like
I'm
violently ill though after
Yeah, I
that.
think
How did
I'm
you
at,
guys
like,
drink that
20,
much at
25.
that? Yeah, I'm probably
because we drank so much. We drank every day.
in one sitting probably 8 to 10 beers. I fill up on beers. I
Yeah,
can't.
we used to call Jared a pussy all the
Save
time.
your phone
you remember that?
from dog.
And Jared would be like, I'll smoke any one of you little motherfuckers under the table, though,
that's the
bitch.
truth.
And
That's
I was
the
just
truth.
like, yeah, but we're not smoking. I was like, it's like,
I've never been a big
Well,
drinker.
I wanted to smoke with Jared, and he didn't want to do it because we were too young at the time. And then I think some point sophomore year or something, Jared just like wakes me up and was like, "Yeah, it's time."
that's a very cool summoning.
It really was. It was like the coolest day ever. Like all of a sudden, like music started playing, and I'm following Jared out. And it's like slow mo, and Jared's like this with the blunt in his hand, just going like that. And we get out to the porch, and it was the coolest thing ever because that's when I could smoke, and I was fine.
Yeah.
Now if I was how I am now, I would have smoked and be like, does he hate me or love me?
Are you gonna kill me?
I would have been so
Should I
fucking
kill
weirded
you?
out. But all I wanted to do at that point was smoke with anyone who smoked. Like that's how me and a lot of my friends were friends. I feel like once I stopped smoking, I stopped seeing 50% of the people I hung out with.
Yeah,
high school.
yeah. Because if people are smoking a ton of bud, they're gonna chase the bud before they chase the friendship.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they have other friends that smoke weed.
That was like the coolest moment. Jared's like, "Wake up, yo!" And I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It's time. It's time." And what's funny is I woke up sounding like I smoked weed, and then I sounded like how I woke up.
The first time Kiana and I ever smoked together, we were at a Yankee game, and I found a huge bag of smoke on the floor outside. I took it home, and like 2 days later, I was like, "Yo, what's up, Yanta? You want to smoke?" And we chiefed in the backyard. I'll never forget. And we went inside and we made grilled cheese sandwiches, and we were just dancing around in the kitchen, fucking. And I was like, we've been cool ever since.
Yeah,
the best.
yeah, that's fucking awesome.
But I mean, we got into some shit after that. But like that was like the first time. I must have been about like 17.
All right,
around that time. Like Kiana and I stopped beefing around like 17, 18 when I was 17, 18. Once she hit like 21, 22, we were good.
When do
We
you
never argued again.
When do you think you and me got a little bit better? Like Vine, maybe like around or before Vine?
Yeah.
It was before Vine.
I remember one time, like maybe I think I was like 19, 20 maybe.
Yeah. Hey,
19, 20, and then
Danny got assaulted. You're gonna do it again?
Go.
Get out of here.
Yeah, come on.
Come here, Jackie.
No disrespect.
Yeah, I think around 19, 20, we probably got closer, and then like life kind of happened, and then if it wasn't for the show, we'd still be close, but I don't know how close we'd be.
Yeah, I mean the show definitely made it better, but it wasn't like recent. I would say like we got a little bit better once you started. Actually, I would say we got even closer after you started going through panic attacks.
Yeah, that helped.
Because I had a few, and then you had been like, "How do you deal with this?" And then you just ran with it on your own and started doing your own thing and went like a really awesome route with just mental health and everything and talking about it too.
Try it, man. Try it. Like even like there's a lot of stigmas with dudes, you know. So it's like
Yeah, guys don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, like being depressed is gay, or you're a pussy, or so it's like I don't care about anything.
Yeah, but why, dude? We're fucking 30 years old. All that should be out of the fucking. Not you. I'm just saying other people. If you're that age and you're still doing that, and you're doing the thing that we did when it was the year 2000, like you're a pussy. Just fucking talk about it.
Yeah, and I look at it like this. Like even with the show I do, like off the cuff. Like honestly, I don't care if that show never makes a dime. I go on the road and people are like, "Yo, I love that show so much. It helps
It's probably
me lots."
therapeutic.
That's all that matters.
Do any of your guests care about like the content you put on here? Because you have women and men on. Nobody ever gives you shit about it. They know
because it's
comedy.
He's opening. It's like it's two different things. It's like we're being goofy here. I think they would know that. And a lot of what we do here is what he does for a living now.
Yeah.
Is also therapeutic because he's getting all the jokes that he's getting, everything he wants to get
and
out.
making people laugh.
Yeah, and doing a service for a lot of other people. I mean, all the people that watch or listen, then all the love that we all get, and everyone just being like, "Thank you guys," because it's so weird. The cameras are here, and that's what the fuck's going on here. But we have people who are watching and going through shit, and we don't see them going. We can relate maybe, but we don't see them watching us and how they watch us. Yeah. And then they'll message us and just be like, "Dude, you don't understand. Like my fucking, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm just giving an example. Like, yo, like 3 of my dads died." And you're just like, it's just like, because they go through so much and you can't deal with everyone at the same time. So it's so cool seeing everyone just say, "Yo, man, thanks for being there for me." And I was like, I don't feel like I am. But that's such a nice thing to say because it makes me feel better. Yeah.
But you are, man. I read as many as the comments as I can. Ones that are directed to, like straight to me, I'll try to respond to. But like, if I read through them, the majority of them are just like, dude, my day wouldn't be as good as it is if I didn't listen to the shit that you guys talk. The funny shit and the serious shit.
That's why we do it. I think it's a good spot to wrap it up. So like I said, guys, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. But before you do that, Mike, where can they find you on the internet, bud?
Michael _ LoPriore and LoPriore Mike on X.
On X, and then twitch.tv/Michael _ LoPriore. If you guys want to check out Mike plays video games like a fucking madman. I don't know how he does it. Yeah. And Jared, where can they find you on the internet?
Jared LoPriore at Instagram.
And guys, you can follow the show on Instagram at the LoPriore Podcast. I'm at Danny LoPriore everywhere. Thank you guys so much for listening with us, letting us be a part of your day today. And we love you, and we will see you next week.
Love you.
Stuck up in the hood life.